to the office.
Hi.
So we were getting ready to head out, and I was coming into the office because I left my Cicapair in here. And I'm going to be using this as my sunscreen today. And I just thought I would show you guys what it looks like. And there are a lot of complaints about this particular product when you have dark skin. If you have any sort of color to your skin, people tend to complain about it because they say it makes them look kind of cakey. I do see that once in a while, but the longer it's on, like throughout the day, the more it tends to even out. And it doesn't bother me, especially because I don't really go anywhere. But if I am going to go somewhere like right now, I wished I would have put it on sooner or earlier so that it would have had time to sort of melt in to my skin better, because it starts out green and then it turns like a beige color. And this does have sun screen in it. I don't know how you call it. Broad spectrum SPF 30 sunscreen in it. So I can use this as my sunscreen, but I will also take my my Hero with me just in case I have to reapply later today. You should be reapplying your sunscreen. I probably never will, with the exception of whenever we go to like the lake or something. When I get wet, I do, but when I don't, I don't. So I don't think it looks bad, but you could definitely see the difference in what my skin color was like, and it definitely didn't blend it into my neck right. But yeah, you could definitely see the color. I do look a little pasty, but I'm gonna just take it and let it be what it is, and go from there. Hi. I really, really hope that this, oh, look, it's upside down. I hope that this wind muff works because it's very windy, and I have the windows open because the air conditioner is really loud and something's wrong with our air conditioner. The passenger side works fine. The driver's side, however, only blows hot air. And so that's irritating. And David's like, well, it's not that big of a deal because during the summer, I'm just going to be driving my work truck anyways. I'm like, yeah, but what about when we go out on Sundays? Like, I'm not driving, so it doesn't bother me, but it's going to bother you. It's going to be miserable. We got to get that fixed. It could be something like maybe the wires are not plugged in right, or maybe they're loose, or maybe there's a hole in it. Who knows? But we need to get it corrected. This is our only like fully functioning car, and to not have the air conditioning working right is not cool. We're actually at the DFW airport right now. I don't know if you can hear the airplane. One of the airplanes. We came out here because he had to turn in a badge. They wanted him to turn it in to his employer.
It's closed.
It's closed. I don't know if you can hear while the airplane, I think, is gone now, but yeah. So I'm like, but now that you can see that I'm like in regular light, it looks much better, and it's had time to like melt into my skin. Well, at least that's what I think. But I don't know if you can see, I am really purging right now, and that's okay. It is what it is. I did talk to myself before I started doing the skincare, and I said, look, you have a medical need to start this. Rosacea is painful. It can lead, if you don't get it controlled, it could lead to permanent redness, where it will never go away. And the redness part is not the worst part. It's the tightness and the inflammation, and it's swollen, and it's just, ugh. But it can lead to being there permanently if you don't get it like under control. So because I had this medical need to do that, I said, you know what? I am gonna do this. I am gonna take care of it. I am gonna, dedicate my time and my energy into doing this. I do know that purging is likely going to be part of my process. It doesn't happen to everybody, but it's a very high chance that it will happen to most people. And okay, Apparently what it does is that it pushes whatever's underneath the skin that would have naturally come out on its own within the next few months. It pushes it up like now. It's like it makes it ready now. And so because of that, you get a lot at once. But then once the purge is over, you reap the benefits of now everything happened at one time instead of gradually over the next few months. And I said, hey, it does not hurt me to try to do this, but I do need to be aware that this is going to be part of the process and I do have to be okay with that. Am I going to commit to doing this, or am I just not going to do it at all? Because why start it if I'm not going to commit? So I said, you know what? I am going to commit to this, and I'm going to push past the purging, and I'm going to push past the peeling, and I'm going to push past the discomfort, and it's going to be okay. So that's what I chose to do.
The lady was right.
What?
You have to swipe.
So I guess today's going to be the real test to see if it works. But so that's what I decided to do, and that's what we're working on. So I am, although it's ugly and I don't like it, I just keep telling myself, it's worth it. It's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it. You're going to, that's fine.
As well. Y'all see how happy and bubbly I am? That's because that D3. Kim K says the doctor prescribed me. You got prescribed D3? That's serious. Years before I started Zepbound. Level is improving, but I'm still taking them. Yes. Delilah says, hey, Val girl, how you been? Yeah, how you been? It's good to see you in the chat. Thank you for coming.
Okay. So
Delilah says, that's awesome, Kim. I've been on them for years, and they just finally improved to low, now to normal. Yeah. The last
okay. So I guess we're just gonna do some skincare.
Blood test I had was when I had my hysterectomy.
Well, I sit here.
The first time since I had my son. He's 16, by the way.
I added in now.
I said, GLP-1 has helped me in all the ways. So yeah, no, it's low for so many people, and it definitely helps with your mental health.
Sorry guys, I'm distracted because I was over here in Sweet Tea's live, and she had said that she was gonna have a hard stop in an hour, and I was like, oh, okay, because I had planned to go live while he was watching wrestling. I was like, oh, then I'll go live in an hour, and I felt bad because she's still on. Something in my eye. Oh, here it is. I felt bad because she's still on, but I queued this up before that. This is the one that doesn't work, but we're gonna just check my eyeball because there's something. Oh, it's just my eyelash, I think. Okay. So I guess we are gonna do. Hold please. Hello? Hello? Hi, how are you? Well, you're probably exhausted, Juan. You're probably dehydrated. It's okay. You don't need to know. Yeah? Okay. Okay, well, I don't think you're going to have... Do you have pink salt? You know what salt is. Do you have the pink one, not the regular table salt? No? Well, then... well, you can DoorDash it. Is there... Oh, you have Target, right? DoorDash some orange juice or apple juice or both. Okay. Well, DoorDash something called electrolytes or hydration packets. Or have it sent with Walmart or Target or something. And then it's just a powder that you put into your water. Or, oh, you don't even have pickles, probably. And you probably don't even like them, but you got to get up your hydration somehow, Juan.
Can I just drink water?
That's not going to bring up your hydration. Water can even dehydrate you more. You need to increase your minerals, your vitamins and minerals.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, baby.
I haven't eaten in 2 days now.
It's okay.
Hi, Lord.
Hi. But I'm sorry that you don't feel good. I'm glad that you're feeling a little better, but you need to rest as much as you can and get some hydration in. So if you have some apple juice or some orange juice, put that with some water.
Dehydrated apple juice.
Well, you can try apple juice. That's going to be the best thing that you have. But try that and see what happens, okay? Okay. I love you forever and ever.
I love you for life.
Okay. I'll talk to you later, Dad.
I love
Bye, baby. Hey, Mia. Yes, we are going to watch a video of myself. I put it to play already because I had to go run and wash my face. And then now there's something in my eye. And then my brother is really, really sick. So he keeps calling and asking, what should he do about this? And what should he do about that? And I feel terrible because he doesn't feel good. But here I am. David's watching football. I keep saying wrestling. It's not wrestling. It's football. But we are going to watch some old videos. This is what I had planned to do Friday for our members only live. But we had so much chaos with the technical difficulties that we didn't do it. So give me 1 second. I thought I had my table here, but I don't. So I need somewhere to put this stuff down on the side. Give me 1 second. Because I thought, oh, let me do my skincare while we're over here. And kind of have heartburn, so I'm going to need something for that. But yes, we're going to watch an old video. This video is, this one is called, I Made a Promise to Myself and to You. And this is my reminder. Don't know what it's about. I just picked it because it's one video, because the one that I really want to do, I wanted to be done with this first. So let's just start it. David's in the car with me in this one, so I don't know what's going on. But let me do this. Let me start it over and we'll play it. I'll have to come on my phone so that I can see comments. Let me see. Okay, so let me turn off the volume on my phone. Hey V, how are you? I feel bad because I was gonna come live because David's watching football and I'm like, he's watching football for like 6 hours. Let me come and go live. And then I seen Sweet Tea was on, but she said she was gonna have a hard stop in an hour because she had mom duties. And I was like, oh, okay, well then I'll start it in an hour. But she kept going. I feel bad. But here we are. So we're here. We're here. Hello. I had planned to do this on Friday, but we had a lot of technical difficulties and I ended up having to play like we had to try 4 different live streams to finally get the chat to work and finally get the videos to work. For some reason, they just wouldn't play. And I'm like, okay. So here we are. It's okay. I'm right behind you in 2 hours. Oh, you are? I didn't even know you were. Wait, today? What are you doing on today? Yeah, it's playoffs, Mia. There's game on right now. It has like another, I don't know, hour left. Maybe it's already over. I don't know. And then another one is starting right now. But I was like, let's multitask. Let's do skincare. Well, we just come over here and talk because I'm bored. I'm tired of being out there while he's watching wrestling. Why would I keep calling it wrestling? Football. Well, he's watching football and I'm just like, okay. You know, I don't care about this, but whatever. And you know what's going on? I have no idea what's going on, but my hands are the most dehydrated things ever. Right now, they're pretty okay because I'm doing my skincare, but you'll see right now, they're going to dry up and I don't know what's going on. They hurt. They're all, I don't know what the hell. So
I brought some gloves. We're going to do a treatment on my hands. I don't know what's going on. I think my skin went through some purging from my acne. Really? Mine did that too. And I hate it. Like even right now, I have some going on my forehead, which I haven't had. Normally, I never, ever, ever get acne. It's only hormonal, right? And then suddenly, I don't know what's going on. And okay. Okay, I'm eating butternut squash and salmon because I just did my everything shower trying to get my foot clean and excess skin off. Oh, it sounds so fun. But your food sounds, well, I hate salmon, but the butternut squash sounds really good. I just don't like fishy fish. I don't eat shrimp. I don't eat lobster. I don't eat any of that stuff because it's too fishy for me. I like whitefish. Like halibut is really good. If you've ever had mahi mahi, if you make it right, it could taste like a steak. And I don't even like steak. Let's see. My acne got worse for a short period, but now it's clearing up. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad it's clearing up for you. What kind of fish do you like, V? It's smoked salmon. Oh, I don't think I've ever had smoked salmon. I've seen, wait, is that the smoked salmon that's like dry? The dry salmon where they have it like in a package instead of like in the refrigerated section? Because I think I've seen that before, like for bagels or something. Pretty sure I've seen them for bagels. Yes, mahi mahi is the bomb, dude. It's so good. So good. Plus, I grew up on the coast where we had access to fresh seafood. And so when I live somewhere that's landlocked, like here, I'm not trying to eat seafood from somewhere that's landlocked because there's no way it could be fresh. Ew. I like dirty bottom fish. Oh, that's funny. That's so funny. Oh, they sell them in huge town. Okay. Well, I'm going to check it out. I get usually, my mom's husband he has a boat. So he goes out fishing. And then when he catches whatever he catches, they flash freeze them after they gut them. They gut them and they skin them and whatever. And then they flash freeze them. And then they put them in the deep freeze until I either go over there, pick them up and bring them here, or they bring them over here to me. And then I have those. Catfish, whitening orange, roughy. Oh my gosh, sounds so good. Might not be a bottom feeders. I'm not sure. White catfish is. I don't know if orange roughy is, but have you ever had the red one? I want to call it red roughy, but it's something like that. It's so flipping good. It's so good. But I don't like shrimp. I don't like crab. It's too fishy for me. But I do like clams, but only as clam chowder. I don't know. Whatever. It's what it is. But remember how we were talking about how only dinner rotates in this house? Well, I think that's wrong because it's also weekends that rotate because he's home and he's so much more pickier than I am. Like I just hate onions and tomatoes and mayonnaise, but he's like, he doesn't want to eat something unless he's craving it. He doesn't want, like, if I tried to make a meal plan right now, he'd be like, okay, he'll agree. But then when it comes time to eat it, he's like, well, I don't feel like eating that. And I'm like, then you cook for yourself. And he doesn't want to do that either, but it's annoying. I've never had crab legs. I've had like real crab dip and I've had it like in sushi, with the crab meat. And I'm like, is it real crab or is it like imitation crab? I don't know. But it's annoying though, because I wanna like other stuff, you guys. I wanna like other stuff. What's up, Jen? I want to like other stuff, but I don't. But anyway, so on the weekends when he's home, it fluctuates. But this morning we had bacon and eggs, and that was good. And then there's still some bacon on my stove right now from this morning. And we also got, hey, that reminds me. Where's it at? V, have you seen this? It made me think of you. I gotta go get it. Hold on. Hey, where's the bacon turkey? my hallway, the dining room, the hallway, the kitchen, and the living room all have like huge square tile floors. And every time I go like running right there, my feet slide and it's like, woohoo! But anyways, look, have you ever seen this before? Jack Link's thick cut bacon jerky. Bacon jerky. I freaking love beef jerky, but it hurts my teeth, right? Bacon flipping jerky. Hold on, let me take this video off. We'll just do this. But this, it really is real bacon, and it tastes like just regular bacon. Oh my God, I love it. I love it. And you could have it on the go. David bought it for me one day trying to shut me up. And I was like, but I don't want to be in the car. And he's like, let's stop at the gas station real quick. And then he came out with that. And I was like, so I shut up and I just ate it. Hey, Anissa, how are you? You got shrimp too? I can't do shrimp, you guys. Oh, I can't do it. But I like whitefish, crab legs, and shrimp. Ugh. Whitefish, yes. Mahi mahi is my favorite. Halibut is my second favorite, but mahi mahi is where it's at, dude. Like, I love it. Love it. I never seen it either. I was like, what is this concoction? But it is so good. This is already the second bag we bought. It at the gas station, it was like $8. I was like, oh my God, that's so expensive. But he didn't ask me, he just bought it. And I said, the only person I know who loves bacon like me is you. Bacon. Road trip bacon. I have snacking pocket bacon. No, you have pocket bacon. I have snacking bacon and walking bacon. And now we have road trip bacon. Dude, you need to try this because it's so freaking good. It is so, so good. I think I just forgot where I'm at. I think I need to go to a new azelaic acid, but I'm not going back over there. So let's use what's in here, and then that's the end of that. Okay, got some out. Yeah, for real, dude, bacon. You remember the commercial for bacon strips? That was me. I was like, bacon, 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 bacon. He was like, what the hell is wrong with you? I was so excited. And then when I opened it, I did not expect it to really look like bacon. And I didn't expect it to really taste like bacon. And it's soft like bacon. It's not like tough like beef jerky is. It is so good. So, so good. I have not been to the ocean except Maine. I had shrimp there. Ooh, I've never been to Maine, but I've seen it on TV. It looks pretty to me, but I've never been there. You have road apples? Are they already like pre-cut apples, or you slice them and then just take them with you? Okay, so I guess we need, dude, seriously, walking bacon. It will change your life. It will change your life. But we need a new azelaic acid. It's going in the empties. But it's so good. Oh my gosh, it is so good, you guys. I freaking love it. So this is already our second bag. And then we went to 7-Eleven because we got these at QT, but we went to 7-Eleven and we saw 7-Eleven brand has one of these, but they're maple. I don't recommend those. Not because they're maple. They just had a funny taste, like a funny aftertaste. But they also had one from the brand Wicked Cuts. So it's uncured bacon. And that one was also maple. That one was really good. But this one has been my favorite because it just tastes like regular old bacon. Just tastes like regular old smoked bacon. And it's delicious and I love it. It's so good. And then I don't have to worry about, did I forget my bacon out in the car and now it's spoiled and I'm going to get food poisoning. What kind of food poisoning do you get from pork? Whatever that one is, that's what I'm afraid I'm going to get. So no, we're not doing that. When I stopped smoking, I took one apple to eat on the ride home from work, so I didn't smoke cigarettes. So that's smart. I talked about it in Bee's Live a while back. You want me to remember? You want me to remember what other people talked about in someone else's life? I don't even remember the things that I say. Like 5 minutes. I don't even remember what I started talking about when I came. You want me to remember? Sorry, I have a bad memory. Sorry. It's not a great memory. But I'm so proud. Are you still cigarette free? Because I know that you were quitting smoking for surgery. Are you still free of cigarettes? I hope so. I hope so, because it's a very bad habit to have, but good for you for trying. I completely forgot about Trenton. I skipped it today. Dang it. I skipped it because I got distracted talking about bacon. I was making the reference because it was here for bacon for walking. Is that what we were talking about that day? I don't remember. I only remember talking about bacon. Only slightly remember the conversation. I just remember bacon. Totally smoke-free. Oh, because it's awesome. I'm so proud of you. That's awesome. Being smoke-free, especially when you've smoked for a long time, is an incredible accomplishment. And I'm so proud of you. Good for you. Good for you. That's awesome. That's amazing. I want everybody to be smoke-free. I hate smoke. But for you, not for me, because it only benefits you. And I'm so proud of you. And your cats probably enjoy it very much too, because smoke stinks. So yeah. But how are you guys doing today? How's everybody? I compared my road apple to her walking bacon. Wait, you did? Oh, I forgot. That's right. You said I have road apples. That's right. No, it was my road trip bacon. Wait, I don't know. Who cares? The point is, yummy apples. But I wondered if you. Oh yeah, you said you took apple with you, so it wasn't the pre-cut ones. Okay. I tried the Happy Meal apples the other day. No, not the other day. Like a month ago, 2 months ago. I did not like them. They were mushy. They were so mushy, and I don't know if it was mushy because they had them inside of the Happy Meal, so they got hot. I don't really know, but I was so grossed out by it. I was like, yeah, this is never happening again, because that's disgusting. I don't know how children eat this. And I love apples, but not theirs. They were mushy. I didn't smoke here in my. Oh, okay. Oh, computer's dying. How is my computer always dying, dude? It's like the most annoying thing ever. I don't use it for anything but this. Like I never turn it on. Nothing. But I don't like to just leave it plugged in all the time, except for when I'm here. Obviously, I'll plug it in. But my house is a rental, and landlord doesn't like smoke. That's right. You do. Okay, that's right. It makes sense. But that's good. I'm happy for you. I'm so happy for you, because that's going to add some years to your life, my friend. Some years to your life. This winter, my skin is so dehydrated right now, you guys. It's like insane how bad it is. So I'm going to put an occlusive over my moisturizer. I don't really need it on my forehead, but everywhere else. And then, yeah. So I was watching No. I was scrolling through the videos the other day, and I came across one that I wanted to watch with you guys, and we can go over it. That was like the plan to do like a long time ago. I wanted to do like every couple of months. I wanted to go back a year before when something happened or whatever in videos, and then go over them with you guys, or watch them together with you guys, and see what has changed. And hey, Sandra, how are you? But I haven't. I think it's been a while since we've done it. Since the last one. But I seen one the other day, and then I thought, oh, let's do this one, and we'll go from there. I'm doing my nails, and I didn't see you in live. That's okay. Ooh, how are you doing them? I want to see. I just got a text. Was that you? Was that you showing me your nails? I forgot to turn it. Somebody at my door. What's at my door? It's David. He went outside. Let's put it on silent. Okay. What color are you doing? How often do you do your nails? I think I remember you did them barely for Wicked, right? Still look pregnant and bruised and hurts. Well, the bruising, So you're not even a week out, right? Monday you'll be a week. So the bruising makes sense. All of my incisions had bruises too for a while. I don't remember how long though. But then again, I was very anemic. So I don't know if that's didn't help. Oh, Sandra uses stickers, nail polish stickers, and they are so pretty. Let me see. I have some right here, and I keep saying we're gonna do them, but I wanted to wait until all my nails were the same size, and now they all are. See, my thumb broke, and we gotta just figure out how to do them together. Where are they? They're around here somewhere. I probably put them in the other box because I was trying to clean up this corner. But let's see. So let's change this video to the other video. I just put this one on because I went running to go wash my face real quick. I was like, I might as well just do my skincare today then. Let's see. Where's the video that I wanted to see? I lost it. Where did it go? Why is it just showing me the same videos over and over? Why are they not changing? Okay. Oh, here they go. I was like, is this going to be like Friday? Is this going to be like Friday? What is going on? Where did it go? Oh, here it is. Hold on. Oh, this is not the right video. I lied. That's the wrong one. Okay, so where is it? Where is it? See, this is what happens when you never use your computer. You don't know how to work it to find things. I think I was wearing the same shirt, and that's why I got confused. Here it is. Okay, so found it. You want to start doing press-ons? I heard that they make some really good drugstore press-ons now. I haven't done any, but I've heard. Mostly just because I don't go anywhere. I don't do anything. So what's the point? But I'm trying to change the way that I'm looking at it, and I'm trying to look at it no longer as I don't go anywhere, so who cares? Because I'm trying to look at it like I just want to do it for myself. I just want to feel good about, you know, when I look down and see my hands, that kind of stuff, you know? So I don't necessarily have to go anywhere for somebody else because I'm not doing it for other people. I'm doing it for me, right? So that I'll feel, hey, Al, how are you? How are you? Exactly. Like I could do things for myself. So why not? But it's really hard for me mentally to like wrap my brain around that sometimes, you know? They did it on Sunday because it was an emergency surgery. I could have sworn you said Monday. But either way, a week today makes perfect sense why you're still bruised. Tomorrow is my 4 weeks after surgery checkup. Oh, that's awesome. I think they want to check on infection of, I mean, it makes sense. Makes sense. Well, hello, Elle. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So let's put this one up here. Okay. I forgot that. And this is when I was having the really bad back flare-ups. I gotta mute it and then come here, because otherwise I can't see your comments because I don't have a second monitor. So let's do this. I got some nails from BT Art Box. What's that? Is that a store? Or is that like a subscription place? Yes, I hope everybody's doing well too. How are you doing, Elle? You were telling me that it's snowing, or you were preparing for the snow, or is it snowing? How's the fire? I want to see a picture. Elle has the most beautiful wood stove. Like, I see it and it just, like, I envy her wood stove. It's so gorgeous. It has, is it a oak? I'm pretty sure you said it was an oak. I can't remember right now. But it has a big, giant, beautiful iron tree. It has a big iron tree right there in the front of the wood stove window. So pretty. Every time I see it, I'm like, can you do a whole entire vlog of just your wood stove? Like, I would watch it. I would watch it for hours just watching the wood burn. We have a fireplace and David was burning some wood today and I was just sitting there like this, just loving the wood. It was funny. It was Sunday because they had to call the surgical team. Oh, I see. Oh, it's an elm tree. Elm tree. You know, when I see trees, I don't know which one's which. I have no idea. They're just trees. I mean, I know that they have names and stuff, but I don't know the difference. I mean, I don't know if I would. I don't know that if I would or not, but I don't think I would know. Okay. I talk fast, so I don't know what this is going to be. I watched the Winter Piano, something stupid little heart is in the way. Piano Lives of Crackling. Oh, that sounds so pretty. The nails are already painted and have designs. Oh, really? Jen got, look, Jen got censored. I don't know if you can see it. Jen got censored. All she said was 3 to 6 inches. She's talking about snow, YouTube. Come on. And even if she wasn't, what do you care? Delilah After Dark. Mind your business, YouTube. Mind your business. Okay, that's funny. That's funny. So you guys need to tell me if this is too fast. I'm going to put me on 1.25, but people say I talk fast. I don't think I do, but some people say I talk fast, so I don't want it to be too fast for you, so just let me know.
At all. I need help getting in and out of bed. I need help getting on and off, like,
Can you hear it?
a seated position for very long. And it may not always have to be a person to help me, just like support from like my bed frame or the door handle or the wall or something. I need support. I need assistance, right? I need something to help me like put my weight onto so that I can get up and down, because I couldn't do it by myself because of the excruciating pain and I could not stand up straight. However, I have not had that issue since starting Mounjaro. Praise God. It's only been all combined about a month's worth in you know, these 7, 8 months. And I take that as a blessing and I take that as a win. However, today my back is really, really hurting, or was really, really hurting. So I asked David, hey, can you do me a favor? Because yes, I can do it myself, but I wanted him to not just apply the magnesium oil. I wanted him to like kind of massage it because it was hurting so bad. And I knew I had to get in the car and drive to pick up my brother. And I didn't know if I would be able to do that with the amount of pain that I was having. So he was like, yeah. So, you know, I go over there and it's my lower back. So I can't just have my pants all the way up. So I pulled my top of my pants down, just, you know, around just a little bit further down. Like I didn't get, you know, I didn't take them off or nothing, because I was gonna have to put them back on to go. Otherwise I would have taken my pants off and just, you know, pulled my underwear far enough down so where he can apply the oil to the back of my.
Jen and Al, I'm waiting for you guys to go do a walk at that place that you guys talked about a while ago, some mountain or something between you two. And I am going to be so jealous, but I'm going to come find you guys.
Spine that was in pain, right? And as he's doing that, I noticed his hand was on my hip, right? So he can like, because he was massaging it in like roughly, not like in a painful way, like he was trying to like massage, he was trying to like work the tension out. So it was, you know, with some pressure, right? And as he's doing that, it's like pushing me forward. So he grabbed my waist or my hip or whatever to like kind of help steady me. And
as he's doing that, I felt like it felt different. Like his hand on me felt different than I'd ever felt from anybody before, you know, and not like in any way other than it just, I don't know, I can't explain it. It just like felt, I don't know how to explain it. But as I'm thinking this, right? Okay, this is, let me see, how long ago was that? This happened, it says 11 months ago, but when? February 10th. So this is almost a whole year ago, you guys. And for those of you that don't know, I was a person who every single time I would go on a weight loss journey and I would always lose between 70 and 125 pounds, always, or 120 pounds, always. But then something would trigger me and I would fall right back into my old ways because I have a real problem with attention, especially attention from men, unwanted attention and unwanted attention from strange men. Not necessarily like they are strange, but strangers to me. And that alone will trigger me. And I will fall into the worst self-sabotaging episodes ever. And I will just go right back immediately to start eating. Well, I used to be that way. This is the very first time in my I am 44 years old. I was 43 at this time. This was the first time in my entire life that didn't do that to me. He tells me, wow, you have lost so much weight. And he tells me this, you know, often lately. He's never really said anything prior until recently, but he was like, man, you have lost so much weight. I can feel it. Like I can feel your waist. And maybe that's what he meant because he was actually touching me in a position that he had never really touched me in because I had fat there, like, you know, blocking that spot or something. I don't know. It's the only thing that I can really think of that made it feel different to me and made it feel different enough to him where he commented, you know? And he was like, you have lost so much weight. Like he's like, you were getting so skinny. And I'm still 300 pounds. Okay. He's like, you were getting so skinny. He's like, I could feel your waist. Like, and as he's telling me, he's like, and as he's touching me, I noticed the difference. And I knew that I felt the difference before he even said anything. I just didn't realize what I was feeling different, you know? And I was like, huh. And I know I in a walking video not too long ago, I remember telling you guys that when I put my hands on my waist, it felt different. Like I knew that my waist was, I don't know how to explain it. Like maybe it was opening up because the fat was going in and I could feel like different, I don't know. I don't know the reasoning behind it. It's just my thoughts, right? These are just my thoughts. And he was telling me these things. And I will say this, prior to this journey that I am on right now, past journeys, other times in my life where I have lost a significant amount of weight, that comment would have sent me into a spiral. It would have sent me into a panic. It would have given me a panic attack. It would have made me feel scared. It would have made me feel anxious. And I would have wanted to do anything to change that. I don't like the way that feels, or I have never liked the way it feels for people to say things like that to me. And I never understand, like in support groups and stuff, and even in videos, I see videos all the time of people saying, I've lost 20 pounds and nobody said anything to me, and how much it hurts their feelings that nobody's said anything. First thing that goes through my mind is maybe nobody's noticed. 20 pounds is a lot of weight, but it's not a lot of weight on somebody who is my size. It took well over 100 pounds before anybody started noticing that I had lost weight. Because when you hit a certain size, 20 pounds might as well be 5. I don't know. When I hear people say things like that, I don't comprehend how it makes them feel because I've never felt that way. I've never wanted anybody to notice. I never wanted the attention from it. I never in my life thought that it would make me feel good. It doesn't make me feel good. So when I hear people saying stuff like that, I'm like, well, maybe they think like I do and they don't want to call attention to it because they don't want to make you feel uncomfortable. But I could just be really not normal. I don't know. But this was the first time ever that something like that. And he's not a stranger. But even if my mother were to say something to me, if she started making a big deal about it, To me, a big deal is like mentioning it more than once. Like in a topic of conversation, right? So we're having a conversation and suddenly she brings it up. And then I tell her, okay, change the subject. And then she brings it up again, or she continues to talk about it. That to me is too much. And it will put me into a downward spiral. This was the first time ever that didn't happen.
It freaks me out. And 100% it will make me begin to backtrack on my journey. It would have, no longer will it do that, but it would have made me completely change what I was doing. I would have stopped. I would have really lost my mind, like for real. And today would have been the last day of this weight loss journey. And I know that today would have been what began the end of this journey. And I know that. However, it is not going to be the end of this journey for me this time around. This time is different. This time it's changed. Something in my mind has changed. Something in my heart has changed. Something in my body has changed. Something has changed. And no matter what, no one is going to tell me that I'm going to revert back, because I know that I'm not. I know that something has changed in me. And I know that even before this happened, but this confirmed it for me, because I'm not kidding. It would have flipped me out. I would have been, and I know a lot of people can understand that, and that's okay. But I'm terrified, or I have been terrified in the past. I'm entering the airport.
Also, this is the only airport that I've ever been to in my entire life that charges a toll just to drive onto the airport street, right? Whatever it's called, like to the terminals. I've never seen an airport that charges you ever. I've seen them charge you to park. Okay, normal, right? Never, ever seen an airport that charges you a toll just to drive on the road.
Terminal property. And the only time in my entire life that I've ever seen an airport that charges you to just go into the airport. DFW does that. I've never seen that before. But anyways, so
it still trips me out.
I don't like attention. I don't like to be noticed. I don't like compliments. Okay, wait, hold on. I have never been okay with somebody giving me compliments, with somebody making comments about my weight, with somebody making comments about my weight loss, with somebody making comments about my body in positive or negative way. It does not matter. I have never been okay with those things in the past. I
don't know if you noticed when I was first saying it, I was saying, I do not like, I would, whatever, and I stopped myself as I was saying those things. I said, okay, let me rephrase this. I said it even out loud. The reason for that is I am trying so hard, still to this day, because I keep doing it, but I'm trying very, very, very hard to change the way that I think about things that used to trigger me, right? I'm trying to phrase them and I'm trying to consider them things in the past. I want to verbally acknowledge that, yes, these are things that have affected me, but they no longer do. They no longer will. They're in the past. And the only way that that's going to happen for me is to continue to, let's just call it speak it into existence, right? I am being very, very intentional with the way that I speak as often as I can. I still do it, of course. I've been doing it my whole life. I'm trying to change it. It's a work in progress, but I try. And whenever I notice that I'm doing it, I try to stop myself and I try to change the way that I'm saying it. And if you guys are thinking, what in the hell is she doing wearing Smurf gloves? My hands aren't so much like the skin on my hands. I don't know what's going on. They're cracking. Right here is bleeding. So I have an eczema flare right here. The skin on my hands are just so incredibly dry. It's painful. And my skin is peeling. So I put on a bunch of Vaseline and threw on some gloves trying to get through it. But yeah, paying just to get onto the property. It's $2 every 30 minutes. And that's the airport that I worked at. okay, we didn't have to drive onto the property to get to my job, but if you went the wrong way, you were going to have to pay to get in or out. It's crazy. I'm still here seeing you do your skincare motivated me to get up and do mine. Yay! Only second time. That's okay. In 2 weeks, that's awesome. 2 times in a week. That's awesome, girl. For me, when I very first got my surgery, I wasn't even allowed to shower for like 3 or 4 days. I think it was 3 days. The first 3 days. You better believe I wasn't doing skincare. I don't even remember if I was brushing my teeth. I don't remember.
But have seriously had a mental breakdown. And I would have self-sabotaged, period. Because I always found this body, my weight, to be the invisibility cloak that I needed to stay out of attention, to keep attention away from me, especially from men. It would have made me feel very scared that the next comment I would have gotten would have been from a strange man. And I don't mean that men are strange. I mean a stranger to me, a stranger man. You know what I mean? A man who I don't know. And that would have scared me. And it would have scared me so bad that I would have not been able to continue this journey in the past. However, today, I listened to him and I told him, because he was like, man, you've lost so much weight. And I was like, that's the goal. That's the plan. That's the process, right?
Every time I make that face, people are always telling me, like, people think I'm mean mugging them. I'm not. I'm just blind. Can't see. So I don't know why I feel like squinting makes me see better. But in case you don't notice, I have a white line right here across the bridge of my nose from all that squinting all the time outside in the sun. It's giving me a mark, but the tretinoin is fixing it.
This is the journey that I'm on, and I'm happy about that. However, after he said that to me, I turned around and although it was hard, I told him thank you for noticing and pretended, like I didn't want to talk about it really, because I was afraid that it would still like affect me, even if it was like a little bit later, I was afraid that it would affect me later. And so I said, thank you.
What's up?
It stinks again.
Again? What's spilled in there?
It was an old banana, but it's empty.
Okay.
I'm
Go
gonna
put it in
the
the
sink.
Okay.
I need to spray that stuff and put some butter in it.
I don't know if we have any more spray. If we do, spray it. If not, put some baking soda.
Sprinkle some in there?
Yeah, put some in there and then I'll
Where's
wash
the
it.
baking soda?
You know where it's at? It's in the cajon under the microwave right next to the stove.
Oh, just
The big orange
just
bag.
put a couple scoops and let it in there.
Yeah,
Let
no.
it sit in there.
Mhm.
And put it by the sink.
It's his lunch bag. Apparently, he left a banana in there. Min. Too late. He's gone. He'll be back, I'm sure.
And I walked away. I went to go put the magnesium back. I was letting the magnesium oil dry on my back before I can pull my underwear and my pants all.
If you have body pain, right? Like this was excruciating. I didn't know that it was arthritis yet. Excuse me. Having excruciating back pain in my spine, nothing would make me feel better. Nothing. Not BioFreeze, not the over-the-counter lidocaine patches, nothing. Not even like tramadol. They used to give me injections of tramadol, all that stuff. Nothing would make me feel better. The magnesium spray and oil really helped. Really, really helped until it got really bad. But when I would get to the point where I couldn't even stand up by myself, that would help so much. So much.
Way back up. And when I went to the bathroom to put that away, I looked at myself in the mirror and I said, Delilah, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay.
I forgot I did that.
This isn't going to affect you in the way that it has in the past. You are not going to let this be the end of your journey. You are going to take it for what it is. And you are going to continue on. And you are going to fight through this. You are going to fight through this because you need to live. And if you don't, you are not going to live much longer. And I know that. But it was so scary to me before. And I wouldn't have been able to handle it before. I would have really been like, okay, I can do this. But this time is different. It has to be different. And I believe with all of my heart it is. And part of that is because of you. I wouldn't be able to do this journey on my own. And the strength and the support and the encouragement that you guys give me is helping me in ways I can't even explain to you.
And I still mean that. I do. I still mean that with all of my heart. I know that I could not have done this on my own. I know I'm the one doing the work, but I couldn't have done the work just me by myself. I couldn't have. I wouldn't have been able to push myself to keep going. And whenever I want to give up, whenever my brain says, man, this is hard. I'm tired of this. 4 years that I've been doing this. 4 years. 1, 2, 3, 4 years that I've been doing this. Tired of it. I'm sick of it. It's exhausting. Being stuck in the middle for all of these years is flipping exhausting. But the support that you guys give me and the encouragement that you guys give me and this community gives each other really and truly helps me to push forward. It really does. I would not be 260 pounds down without you guys. I wouldn't. There's no way.
And I just want to thank you so much for giving so graciously your time, your attention, your support. Because I promise you, in the past, I wouldn't have had what you guys give me. And I would have figured out a way. I would have figured out a way to revert back to my old ways. And I would have figured out a way to make an excuse that my mind's safety and my past trauma and experiences were more important than my life. And I would have said, what difference does it make if I die early or not? Because I'm terrified of that kind of attention from people. But you guys have helped me. You guys have helped me to not feel that way anymore. And although I do still have some of that, like, resistance and some of that, like, fear, it is nowhere near where it once was. And thank you, truly. So I want to give you your digital hugs. I want to say thank you. You guys already know. I want to hear all about your journey. I want to hear all about your week.
When I was going through this the other day and I seen that video, I said, I know I need to go. I was going to do a recorded video of it, right? Well, I can close this now. I was going to do a recorded video of this now, but 1, I no longer have that program. 2, I don't know. I don't know. I just didn't have it in me to do it. So I thought, we'll do it on a live. And we'll go from there. I didn't even remember I was crying, but I understand why I was, because this really, really, really has not been easy for me to get past those trauma responses. I don't even know where they come from. I barely started learning what it really meant to me to have this weight, this physical weight, these pounds, this fat that I kept on my body was incredibly intentional I often say being 300 pounds for me was wearing an invisibility cloak. It made me invisible. It made me invisible to attention. It made good or bad. It made me invisible to perversion. It made me invisible to I guess to people really getting to know me and learning that I was a horrible person inside, right? You have to remember, I was a very hurt person. And I know there's, it's a saying, it's cliche for a reason, right? Hurt people hurt people. Now, I was a very hurt little girl. I was very angry. I was resentful. I obviously have abandonment issues. I didn't have a mother and father in my life the way some people do, right? I know more and more and more and more now, people don't have that either. But back then, I didn't know that. I probably didn't care either, right? Because all I knew is that I didn't have somebody to protect me. I didn't have an adult looking out for Delilah. I didn't have, when I was hurt and lonely and crying and sad, I had me to comfort me. And I didn't know how. So I learned to comfort myself with food. I learned that no matter whose house I was in, no matter where I was, no matter what was going on around me, no matter what anybody was worried about, there was always food. Food was always there. There was always a way to get food. And food would be there for me the way no human person was ever there for me. And that put an anger inside of me that made me not a nice person. I was not a nice person. Obviously, who I am right now was always there. Always. This has always been who I was, but I masked it with anger. Anger took over. Anger, hurt, and pain was pretty much the only feelings that I understood and felt safe. I didn't really know what it was like to feel safe with happiness, with excitement. I was 20 years old before I had my own birthday celebration just for me. 20. My brother is 11 months younger than me. I distinctly remember my brother and I are 2 weeks apart, right? So his birthday is in September, in the middle of September. And then there's my birthday at the beginning of October. And we're only 11 months apart, right? So if he's 6, I'm 7. And for 2 weeks every year, we're the same age. I will never forget, for one birthday, I don't remember how old we were, but however old we were, there was these Flintstone toys, right? You guys remember the Flintstones? There was these Flintstone toys. It had like the Flintstone house, and it had like Barney and Fred and whoever else. I don't remember who they had, but they had the figures, and they had the car, and they had the house. And I remember that it was my birthday. Well, I remember it was my brother's birthday 2 weeks before, and we went to go shopping for him a birthday present. And I wanted something. And my mom said, no, you can't get anything because it's not your birthday. It's your brother's birthday. You can't get anything. And I said, okay, right? Okay. And then 2 weeks later, it's my birthday. So we're shopping for something for me. We never had our own birthday celebrations. My brother did sometimes, but I didn't have my own birthday celebrations, mostly because I was already in school, you know, like back to school time came around. We didn't have a lot of money. We were broke. We were on welfare, food stamps, because my dad wasn't in the picture. My mom couldn't work. And I remember I wanted this Flintstone toy. That's what I wanted. And my brother told my mom that he wanted a toy too. And I told him, well, you can't have one because it's not your birthday. It's my birthday. And my mom looked at me and then looked at him and she said, you can get anything you want. So I had to put my toy back because it was too expensive to get us both a toy. Well, to get the toy that I wanted, right? So I had to put my birthday toy back and I had to get a smaller toy so that he can get a toy too. Just 2 weeks before, I couldn't get a toy because it was not my birthday. But he could on my birthday too. Things like that happened my entire life, right? Christmas, birthday, always. Later on, my mom told me she felt like, one, I was stronger than my brother and I could handle disappointment in a way that he couldn't. She felt like he was in need of just more care and attention and affection than I ever was. And so she gave it to him the only way she knew how, right? Through attention. She didn't think I needed that. And so I grew up angry and I was an asshole. And it wasn't probably until I was like maybe 30 before I finally figured out, you know, I don't have to always feel this way. And then I started actively trying to become a different person to other people. And I knew that only I can change that. What up, they said? They said, hi, David. Come and say hi.
I said hi.
His hand said hi. What's up?
What's up?
Did you eat some chili?
Yeah.
Okay. Who's winning?
It's a close game. It's like almost tied.
Oh, who's playing?
The Bears and the Rams.
The Bears and the Rams are tied almost. I don't know what almost tied. Don't you dare eat my bacon. It's so good.
Oh, you haven't even opened it.
Nuh-uh. That's the second one you bought me.
Oh, this is yours.
I know. I haven't opened it. I was saving it. I don't know what for. I was saving it for something.
This is good.
It is good. It is so good for
I
all.
want to make an electrolyte drink. I just drank one of those Nuries.
Oh, the protein drink.
It's cold.
Okay, good. Is there water in the fridge? Okay. It was a shield of protection against the mean world. Exactly. It was. But I was an adult. I didn't need it anymore. I could be for me what nobody else ever was. In my head, at least, right? Like in my thoughts. But because of that, I didn't ever have the kind of support that I needed, right? In order to get the weight off and keep it off. I never had that, which is why I turned to YouTube in the first place to start making videos about it. Because I figured, you know what? I may not know these people physically in real life, but there might be other people out there like me who just need to see that somebody in their situation can do it too. Maybe we could do it together. And that's what brought me here. And you guys have been there for me in a way that I've never had before, ever. And I feel like that support is what has allowed me to continue to push forward. Even though I'm the one physically doing the work, I feel like if it wasn't for you guys, I really wouldn't have pushed on. I really wouldn't have. I would have given up a long time ago. Because it's not easy to be doing this for so long and still not see the end of the journey. still not have the celebration of the goal being hit. Still wonder, am I ever going to get there? And still believing that I could. It's hard. It's hard to continue to believe that you could after so long and not yet getting there. I'm sorry that you had that happen to you. I don't know how to explain it. I get what my mom was trying to do for him and what she didn't think that I also needed. And I know she wasn't doing it. I know that now. I didn't know that then. That she wasn't doing it because she didn't care and she didn't love me and she didn't know how to love the way that I needed to be loved. You know? I know now that you have to tell people and show people how to treat you, but I didn't know that then. But I have since learned that. We are cheering you and supporting you emotionally. No, you really are. You guys have no idea. You have no idea. Just truly. Just truly what it means to me. Like, really what it means to me. I know it's just a stupid toy, right? But that was just an example of, like, all my whole life was like that, right? I mean, all my whole life. I always felt like, I don't know. I guess I know for a fact that I always blamed myself for what happened because if I wouldn't have been born, if my mother wouldn't have gotten pregnant with me, my mom and dad wouldn't have gotten married. My dad married her because he had to, right? And if I wouldn't have been the reason for that, maybe they never would have gotten married and maybe she would have never gotten hurt. And I blamed myself for my whole life over that. So I just spent my whole life trying to make up for it. I didn't know that it wasn't something I couldn't make up for, right? Like I couldn't. So I took it out on myself. But I'm done taking it out on myself. There has to be another outlet, right? Like, I don't know what it's gonna be, but there's got to be something else. I don't know what it's like to feel normal. I know I say that a lot, like, oh, I want to fit in, like, one of my biggest goals is to fit in normal people clothes, right? Because I've never felt normal. I don't know what it's like to, have. If I saw my dad on the street right now, I promise you, I likely would not recognize him. I really probably wouldn't. And it's like, you're supposed to be able to recognize your parents, right? And I always felt so bad because at least I had an excuse for why I didn't feel loved by my dad, where other people had their parents physically there their whole lives, but emotionally they had no connection. And I always felt like I felt so bad for them because you physically they are right there. They could show you the love and affection and attention that you need and you're asking for, and they still don't. At least I'm so lucky that my dad's not here to ignore me to my face. You know what I mean? Like that's the way I rationalize things growing up. And I always felt so bad because I can see the rejection in them because I can recognize it from the way that I felt. And it was just hard. It was really hard to see and really hard to watch other people go through that. But I'm an adult now. And I can change the way that I treat other people. Can't change the way they treat me, but I can change the way that I treat them. It's not always easy though. I'm not even going to pretend that it is, because I don't know how to really show people things like that, because I was never shown that. So I don't know. But yeah, they had to experience that rejection all day, every day. Like, that has to be so hard. That's all I ever thought about was like, oh my God, I am so lucky that I don't have to live that day in and day out. I only had to live it one time, right? That's what my brain rationalized. I only had to do that once. But poor you, because you have to do that every day. Every day. All day. And this makes me sad. And then I have like a cousin, right? Actually, every one of my cousins that are in my generation has their mom and dad together, right? Their mom and dad are in their lives together, except for one of my aunts. She's separated with her husband years ago. But they still have their dad in their lives. But all of them, right, still have their parents together. One of my cousins, I was already living on my own, so I don't know, somewhere between 25 and 30. My cousin is terrified of spiders, terrified of insects. And she called me freaking out because we live near each other. She called me screaming. I was like, oh my God, are you okay? Like, I didn't know what was happening. I thought she'd being murdered. Like, what's happening? And I couldn't even understand what she was saying. And I was like, what? And then I told her, do I need to come over there? Like, I was at work. I was like, I'll leave work right now. She's like, you're at work. And I told her, yes. She's like, you're not supposed to be at work. I was like, but I'm at work. What's wrong? She goes, oh, I'll call you back. And she hung up. She called her dad. And it was like, I don't know, midnight, right? It was so late at night. And she called her dad, woke him up. He was terrified. Like, what is going on? Why are you calling me? She said, Dad, there's a spider. And he got in his car, drove over there and killed the spider for her. And I thought, I could be eaten alive by wolves right now, and I wouldn't have my dad to call to come save me. Like, what in the hell? Like, I was so jealous. I was so jealous. I will never forget that. Never. Like, I can relate to your jealousy. When I was 7, my brother, who is 2 years younger, was diagnosed with cancer. I am so incredibly sorry to hear that. That has to be so scary. So scary for him, for you, for your parents. Wow, I'm so sorry. My parents focused so much love and support on him. I can imagine. It didn't stop me from not feeling good enough or loved. I am past it now, but I think it contributed to my weight issues. I think it is when my food struggles and eating in secret started. I'm so incredibly sorry to hear that. Is your brother okay now? Is he still with us? I hope so. I'm so sorry that you felt that way. Because what started out as intentionally trying to give him what they believed might be the last time they could, right? Give them what he needs. They unintentionally took it from you. And I'm so sorry. I never understood how so many people can give so much of themselves to one, but in doing so, pull it away from someone else. It's like, isn't there enough to go around? I don't know. I guess not. I'm so incredibly sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry, Sandra. That's really sad. But you were 7. And that was only 5 years ago. So you had many, many years with him after that. So at least there's that. But that doesn't take away the pain of losing somebody. And I'm so sorry that happened. That had to be really hard. I can't even imagine
what it would feel like to lose one of my brothers. Also, you have to remember, my little baby brain thought my mom loves my brother because he's skinny. She doesn't love me because I'm not. So it was a punishment to myself because I didn't deserve the love. So because I didn't deserve it, I'll just keep getting fatter. It's little baby brains work very strangely, but they're very, very good at figuring out how to cope, even if it doesn't make sense to us as adults. It made perfect sense to me then. Perfect sense. I'm sure it made perfect sense to anybody else who did similar things, even though it doesn't make sense now. Still, I did not intend for this to turn into this kind of therapy, but here we are. Here we are. Also, did I show you guys this? This has nothing to do with anything, but I loved it and I thought it was so cute that I tore it off and I wanted to come and show you guys. So I'm going to put it in my junk journal. Isn't this so cute? The little Cinnamon Toast Crunch guys. Why did I think this was so cute? I don't know, but I love it. Look at the little feet. Up there. I don't know why, but I just saw it in the corner of my eye and I decided I had to share it with you guys. What's up? You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. You just miss me?
You need a hug.
I need a hug? I think you need a hug. You need a hug?
We could have went to Buc-ee's today.
Oh, midnight trip to Buc-ee's.
Okay.
You're not taking me, you liar. You're going to be watching football.
After?
What do you mean after? I have to get up at 3 in the morning.
Oh, never mind. We'll go sometime during the weekday.
Yeah, right. So
okay.
quickly he forgets that I have to get up so early.
We should have went today. Like after the coffee, we should have went to Buc-ee's.
Too late.
And we went to eat Mountain Bites and came home.
Too late.
But we can plan it for another day.
Okay. We'll do that. Did you eat all the cornbread? I made a little box of Jiffy.
I eat water. I took electrolyte right now. I drink one of those zero sugars.
Mm-hmm. I bit my cheek.
One of those chocolate milks.
Oh, okay. They're good, huh?
Yeah. I just need drink more water.
Okay.
To keep my body hydrated.
Drink some water.
You had a water there? You have a product?
Yeah. I was drinking this one right now.
What?
Yeah, right now. He said he's dehydrated, which I'm sure he
He
is.
needs to drink water.
He used to drink electrolytes.
Yeah, like what we have right now.
Yep. But he doesn't
Or
have any of that.
They have those, what they call it, liquid IVs.
Yeah. But he
So we
didn't.
go to the nearest 7-Eleven and get you a liquid IV.
Oh, that's what you could do. You could
Tell them.
DoorDash some Gatorade. It is good therapy. It helped me
Those
forgive baby Sandra for what she did. Well, good. My schedule changes February something. Like 2 weeks from now. Pretty sure it's like it's in the beginning of February, I think. So it's gonna suck on Saturday and Sunday because that's when he's home, right? In the summer, he's only gonna be home on Sundays. But right now in the winter, they're slow on the weekends. But he'll be Monday through Saturday. So Saturday won't matter that much. But on Sunday, it's gonna suck getting off at 3 o'clock, 3 or 3:30. What time do I get off? 3:30? 3:30. And that's gonna suck on Sunday. But at least, we can have dinner and hang out and whatever and go for a drive or whatever. And I don't have to be like, no, it's 3 hours later. Because right now I start at 4 in the morning and I'm going to start at 7. 7 or 7? I'm pretty sure it's 7. I don't think it's 7:30. So, I can start 15 minutes up to 15 minutes before or 15 minutes after. So I always start work at 3:45 in the morning. So I have to be in here by like 3:40 so I can turn on the computer and clock in. But when the new bid starts, I could clock in as early as 6:45. So that's what I'm going to do. 6:45 so that I can be off by 3:15. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 7 to 3:30. It's going to suck on Sunday, but all the other days will be fine because it's a big difference to not have to. Because I go to bed right now, like I try to be in bed by 10, but I don't fall asleep till like at least 11.
It's not easy to fall asleep for me. And then I'm up at 3, or I get up at 3:10. Well, I wake up at 3:10. I don't get out of bed until like 3:15. It takes me a few minutes to get out of my bed. But I do hope that it helps me to sleep better. And then I don't know if I said this or not. I think I did. That my OB is moving my progesterone from 100 milligrams to 200 milligrams. Hopefully, 10 is not early enough. But here we are. 10 o'clock. It's just too hard. It's too hard for me to go to bed earlier because everybody's still awake and everybody's still calling me and everybody's still texting me and everybody's still Delilah. And I'm like, oh, yes. I'm in bed at 10 and not up till 5:30. But are you asleep at 10? I know my friend was like, oh my God, my neighbors were up all night long. I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning and now I can't go back to sleep and I didn't get my 8 hours. And I was like, 8 hours? Do adults really get 8 hours? I don't think I've ever gotten 8 hours. Well, maybe as an infant, but I don't think I've ever slept 8 hours. Not as a kid. My mom said I never slept as a kid, that I could not fall asleep. When I was like, I think she said when I was like a kid already, not a toddler. She said like around 5, I started not sleeping. But before that, I would always be asleep. And then suddenly I stopped sleeping and then I never really slept again. And I'm just like, you are too funny. You just came back to 8 hours. Seriously, who gets that? I want to know. What adult gets 8 hours of sleep? I have too much to do. And I don't even do anything. I got too much to do. I don't have children to feed or clean or bathe or whatever. But I'm still awake. You're asleep at 10:30? You lucky dog. Not me. It's already 7:30 and I'm over here like, I'm tired, but I'm not sleepy. And I've been up since 3 in the morning. Today I got up early. Today I actually got out of bed at 3 in the morning. And I was like, I need my sleep or my anxiety is out of control. Yeah, mine too. But I still don't sleep. I can't help it. I cannot make myself sleep. I try. I cannot fall asleep. I was loving it when the Addy was knocking my ass out. But it's not anymore. And I'm just like, oh, you didn't see the gloves put on? I can't help it. My skin on my hands hurt. Like right here between these knuckles, I'm bleeding. It hurts. I don't know what's that. I mean, that's eczema, but I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on. Actually, I think I do know what's happening. I just thought about it right now. I washed my hands in David's bathroom. You guys know that the guest bathroom is his, like, that's where he keeps all of his like his toothbrush, everything, right? But that's where he gets ready. And I get ready in our master bathroom. So we call the master bathroom my bathroom and we call this one his bathroom. But anyways, so I never ever go in there. Never go in there. But it's right next to my office. So sometimes while I'm like doing stuff between work, like I'll run over there to the kitchen, do something, and then I'll come back over here. But I always skip this. But this morning and yesterday, I was making us breakfast and I was putting the bacon to cook. And then I got all bacon greasy it was raw bacon. So raw bacon greasy on my hands. So I washed my hands, but I felt like they were still dirty. So I kept going to his bathroom and I kept washing my hands in his hand soap. He ran out of hand soap. I don't even know when. He ran out of hand soap. So he just bought the first one he saw. And it has a lot of fragrance in it. And that fragrance, I can't do it. First, it smells really strong and it makes me nauseous. And then I think that is what tore up my hands. You have to wear gloves every day at work. Really? These are from David's work. He had them in his truck and I was like, hey, do you have any gloves? He's like, yeah. So he brought me down a couple of sets. He's like, why? Because my hands hurt. Whenever I get, usually in the winter, my skin will start cracking because of eczema. But this is different. Yes, I have eczema right here right now, but The inside of my hands is different. So the only thing I could think of is his hand soap because I never use it ever. So, and I've been using it for the past 2 days. So it's the only thing I could think of, but it could be something else. I don't know. But you guys, I was going to do a video about my blood work. I got my blood work back. I have a question. Nobody answered it. I put the question in the poll, not the poll, in the post today, the community post where I put out the video that I made today. And then I also put it in the pinned comment in the video about the makeup videos, right? Nobody said anything. So I'm like, okay, well then I guess not. I guess not. But we'll see. To your point earlier, I love my magnesium balm and oil set from TJ Maxx. I used it. I love it, dude. It's awesome. I'm so glad for you. I mean, I don't know which one you're using, but I can imagine it's amazing because magnesium is awesome. But a long time ago, somebody bought me a gift. And in that gift, they gave me a bottle of Dr. Teal's, I think it is, melatonin sleepy time lotion. I used that whole entire bottle. It worked really well for me at that time. It would help me feel warm and cozy and tired. It wouldn't put me to sleep, but it would make me feel warm and cozy and tired. And then in that gift, she also gave me one that was for adults, right? And this one was from the brand Dove, and it was a baby version. She gave me that. I don't think I've ever used it. I think it's in my closet. It was hard to have that, but I've never seen it in the store. I always wanted to buy another one, the Dr. Teal's one. I don't like melatonin. Did I say melatonin? Yeah, melatonin. That one. I want to try it. I've been listening the whole time, but sorry, I'm in don't worry about it. Oh my God, again? Gee whiz. Did you take your meds, right? How long is it taking for your meds to kick in? Did you end up jumping to 1.5? That's so terrible, Nicole. I'm so sorry. I don't see a poll. No, it wasn't a poll. I meant to say post. I put a question in the post and in the pinned comments. If you, because I used to way before, right? Before I even started GLP-1 I would do videos that I called makeup and mental health, because you guys know I used to love makeup. I used to love doing makeup. It was so much fun to me. And then I hate it. Suddenly I hated it, right? Like I couldn't do it. I couldn't even look at makeup without wanting to beat it up. And 1.5. Okay, good. I hope that kicks in very quickly. And when I started actively trying to heal from all this garbage, I started out trying to put on makeup every so often, right? Like I would think like, I'm in a really bad mental space right now. Let me go grab some makeup. Why I thought it would help, I don't know. But I would film it and then I would just talk through it, right? And like not about what I was doing, just about what I was thinking and what I was feeling. This video that I put out, is different than what I used to do because I talked to you guys through it, whatever, right? But I was considering doing a video every week or every couple weeks or whatever, doing that again. And I wondered if that was something that you guys are interested in, if it was something that you guys want to see, but nobody said nothing. So I was like, okay. If you had to spread them out, pain meds suck, period, no matter what. They wear off before I can take another. So I just went back to that word that I can't pronounce because that provider gives me plenty to not be in pain. So good. We like that. My concern is what happens when they just stop working. That's the worst part, dude. It's the worst part. No, thank you. No, thank you. But did you guys see this? I love it. And my lip hurts so bad. Like all my skin is so dry right now. My lip feels like it's bleeding. You see that? Look at how cracked it is. Like that hurts. It feels like it's cut right here. Did I tell you guys I got a root canal on Tuesday? I'm also going to do a video about HS and just explain what it is and explain how is really scary thought for real. And that's what always goes through my mind. Like, what happens when it stops working? Because eventually everything stops working, right? I think. I don't know. But my brain says it does. Oh, Nicole, I thought of you. Have you ever tried this? This is the brand Soonjung. This is the Etude Soonjung pH 5.5 Relief Toner. This is recommended for those of us with rosacea and sensitive acne-prone skin as a toner because I decided that I needed more moisture, more hydration. It's leaking. Did I not close it right? I don't think I closed it right. See, it's leaking. I don't know if you see that. Oops. Put it on my face. But I needed something that would add more moisture or hydration to my face. So I decided to try it. And I needed something, obviously, that would be rosacea friendly and acne-prone skin friendly. Because this winter, my skin is flipping horrid. It's too dry. It's so dry. Mine are cracked too. My hydration yesterday wasn't very good. So I know. Oh, I'm sorry. Drink some more. Yeah, it's a Korean brand. But I meant, have you ever seen this particular? I mean, have you ever tried this particular toner? Not necessarily the brand. Well, the pills after a certain amount, I don't see relief. It's like eating Tic Tacs. I don't know. I have a very, very, very high tolerance for medications. Things don't work well on me. I've been cleaning and I think I missed some things. It's okay. It was just a bunch of crying and a bunch of complaining. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But Elle, when are you doing another vlog? And when is it going to involve the wood stove, madam? Dry skin is a menopause symptom. Yeah, I know. Sucks. But crying and complaining, yes, that was me. I wasn't actually crying. Past me was crying. But me right now almost cried. I don't remember. I think so. Wasn't impressed by the brand. Yeah, I've never tried the brand at all, except for this one right here. I just finished Ready, the New Menopause. Oh, I like that book. We need to slather ourselves in love, right? Not just love, but lotion, moisturizer. Reading the New Menopause. Yeah, I think I've told you guys I've read that book many times. I like it. I seriously need someone to edit my videos. I have several vlogs filmed, but need an editor. I told you it took me 2 months to edit this video, and I finally just gave up. I was like, screw this. It's going up. Whatever. It's like, I don't even know. Whatever. I don't care no more. Just put it up. Well, hydration love. Yes. Real love and hydration love. Do you buy the love from the same place you get the dill butter? I think you mean the dill butter, aka love. Same thing. And I still need to figure out how to make it. I know a nail tech that pays a guy to edit her videos. Oh, really? A lot of creators do. I don't got that kind of income, so I'll do it myself. And it'll take forever, but I'll do it. I tell you often that I'm jelly of those vloggers who have an editor hubby. Yes, I keep telling David he's gonna have to learn because he's gonna have to do it, but he just refuses. I had those last night again and thought of you guys. Mia, knock it off. I don't even like chicken wings, but I'm trying to try it. Wait a minute. I think you said they also make garlic bread with that butter, right? Are they garlic bread or garlic? Wait, is it garlic bread or like Olive Garden breadsticks? Breadsticks, that's the word I'm looking for. Breadsticks. Which one is it? Inquiring minds want to know. I bought an extra dill butter so I could see how they do the butter. That sounds delicious. Please tell me all about it. I would ask them. Why not just ask them? How do you guys make your butter? Maybe they'll tell you. I mean, they might not, but maybe they will. Maybe they will. Okay, idea. As creators move into a group house environment and just create and edit as a team. I think they have creator houses like that, and that's an amazing idea. Let's do it. Who are you inviting? Elle, come on, let's go. It would be amazing. Let's do it. Yes, dill butter. She was telling us, wait, is it honey dill butter? Wait, tell us about the chicken wings again. But they use dill butter. And then they make breadsticks with their dill butter. Why are people telling me about dill butter, but not giving it to me? I need it. I need it in my life. Which reminds me, Sandra, madam, I have kept this all this time because I wanted to try them with you guys, and I kept forgetting, and I just never did it. But Sandra sent me Poppin' Pickles Guppers, gummy liquid filled poppers, juicy sour pickle artificial flavored center, and then sour punch bite, pickle roulette. Taste to test your odds, right? It could be pickle, apple, watermelon, lemon, lime. Which will it be? And I've never opened them because I wanted to do them with you guys. Parmesan dill boneless chicken. Oh, it sounds so good. Parmesan powder cheese rolled chicken chunks with the butter. Wait a minute, that's not chicken wings. I don't like chicken wings, but I like chicken. That's not, I need to try it. So we're trying this right now, you guys. While I have gloves on. That is a strong smell. It smells. Look at that. It's in a little plastic. Look. It's a little plastic pickle case. Wait, I can't open it. Is it because I have gloves on? Is it because I have gloves? It can't open. Open. Open sesame. I can't open it. Crud. I don't want to take my glove off, but I think I gotta take my glove off. Ow. Oh, soft. Ooh, at least it's not bleeding no more. Do you guys see that red swelling right there? It was bleeding earlier. It doesn't look like nothing on the camera, but it burns in real life. I don't think taking the glove off is helping because my hands are so greasy from all the Vaseline. This smells so dang delicious. How in the heebie-jeebies do you open this bad boy, dude? What in the... Come on. I can't open it. What the fudge brownies? Oh, is it like glued together? Look how hard that sheesh was. Look at that. It really, I think it was glued together. Look. Oh my God, the smell's getting stronger and more delicious. It smells like green apple. And Vaseline and gloves. Plastic. This is the hardest flipping thing I've ever opened. Gee, flipping whiz, man. Look at it. It even has little bumps like a real pickle. Look. You see that? Oh, there's a big old hair. I mean, that's my hair, but still. Oh, Mia got flagged for what? boneless wing. I can't see right here. Boneless chicken wings is what it says. Do you have a lady? Hard on for Till Barn Bites. Hell yeah. I'm telling you, this place. Your comment was flagged just like the drink. That was funny. 3 to 6 inches or 7 inches. I don't want to touch it because I smell like plastic, my hands. I think I'm going to get flagged. Hey, it's supposed to have a inside. It smells really strong like green apple. But it doesn't taste like green apple. I don't really have a taste. Compared to the smell or the scent, right? Hold on. But I see a hole. So I think that's where the filling is. Well, it is almost 8 p.m. So, you know, till after dark, here we are. That does not taste like pickle. That makes me sad. I'm so excited. This smells so good though. This says juicy sour pickle flavor inside. Oh wait, I think we're barely getting to like where it's really at. Yeah. Maybe I'm just not. Hey Kim. We're trying to what's it called? A Gupper's gummy liquid filled poppers. Little pickles with little sour pickle flavor inside, supposedly. I don't taste the sour. Which is good because it's good though. Tastes more like sour apple. Or green apple. In case any of you guys want to come, Miss Toy is going live tomorrow at 11 a.m. doing her exercise for the day. Oh, that's awesome. I know you've told me about her before, but I don't think I've ever seen her channel. I keep forgetting. So go check it out. But how are you doing today, Kim? Me and Kim are both chronically vitamin D deficient and have been on prescription vitamin D3. Because when it's over the counter, like supplements, it's vitamin D2. Wait, or is it vitamin D3 and the prescription of vitamin D2? I forget. They're back and forth. Sheer skin removal. Ooh, awesome. My skin is so flippin' dry, you guys. Next, she may have her arms done. I'm getting my arms done. I have to look. It doesn't go away. No matter how much I lose, my arms do not. The rest of me, the RX is D3. Okay, you know, something like that. But I've been on prescription vitamin D since COVID. So like 5 years. And this is the first time that my test result came back on the low end of average, but still average. So I'm still going to keep taking the prescription. I just picked up my refill yesterday, in fact, along with my pregabalin. Ow. That hurt. But you guys, it's going to be 8 o'clock. I want to say that I'm going to go to bed, but I need to make my... I forgot. I washed the bed today. I usually do it on Saturday, but I did it today instead. We have to make our bed. Doing well. Yes, Delilah, but you got out and took in some sun this week with your walk. Oh, yes, I did. But I go for a walk every day. Me and David go for a walk every day. And if I don't go with him, I go by myself. And I film it every couple of days. The problem is it has been so windy. it's been like 30 plus mile an hour winds here, that the sound is just destroyed. All you hear is wind, like just banging on. It sounds horrible. So I just never post them because I can't get past the sound. It's flipping. Yes, I do. You guys, I got to go. But I don't want to. But I got to make my bed. Well, we got to make my bed. Our bed, whatever. And I got to do his lunch bag. And I threw clothes in the dryer before I came over here. So, but I adore you all. I do plan, because the wind has gone down to like 20 something miles an hour. So it's not affecting the sound so bad anymore. And you think 20 miles an hour, it would, but I pinned it into my bra and put my shirt over and then my sweater over, and it worked. So hopefully it'll keep doing that. Because I want to, do you guys remember when I used to do a walking video every week? Well, I want to make sure that I start doing that again as long as the weather allows. So we're going to try to get that done. But I hope you guys have an amazing day. Miss Kim, did you change your profile picture? I can't click on it here to see, but it's so cute, girl. Yeah, you know what? I really miss the walking videos too, but it's been too flippin' windy. It just sounds horrible. So I think I figured it out, and let's see if it works. So we'll try it again. I want to do another one for this week. I want to try to go back to at least 2 videos a week. Remember when I was doing 3 a week, but then my new schedule just screwed me. But since I am going to start doing the later shift, I think I can handle it again. So I want to go back to doing the walking videos once a week. And then, of course, the weigh-in video with the coloring and stuff. And then I'm still thinking about the makeup and mental health. But I hope you guys have an amazing night. I adore you all. Let's give you your digital hugs. Have a great night. Okay. I will see you guys. Tomorrow is Monday, right? So I will see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central Time to do the weekly planner live. Remember, you do 3 lives a week now instead. Yes, I do. I do Monday is the coloring and the planner. And then Friday is members only. And then Saturday is either book club or just Saturday. And then I'm here today right now. But remember when I used to do 3 pre-recorded videos every week? It just burnt me out. Planner, book club, and members only. Yes, it's a lot. But I adore you all, and I love being here with you guys. So, and then I'm only like, I think I'm like 20 hours away from full monetization. Let's see if that happens anytime soon. But if not, who cares? Whatever. But I hope you guys have a great night. I will see you guys soon. I need to go handle some crap and then go to bed because 3 a.m. comes quick. Sweet dreams, everybody. See you tomorrow. We got a date tomorrow. Have a good night, Miss Kim. And Elle, I want a video. Send me a video. Send me a video of your wood stove. Okay, I gotta go for real. Bye.